Hi, everybody. I wanted to introduce you to the concept of mindfulness. So, we're going to dig into this as we work together bit by bit. And this is a topic that can sort of bring up a lot of different feelings for people. A lot of times when we talk about mindfulness, we talk in tandem about meditation, right? So, the word meditation can bring up a lot of different ideas for people and a lot of resistance. And I understand that because I think that when you kind of look on social media and, maybe read up about meditation, you definitely are exposed to a lot of imagery with people who are kind of looking like they're being transported, right? We have this idea that with meditation, we're supposed to shut the mind off and it's supposed to be empty, and we're supposed to may have some kind of altered experience, right? And that is actually not the reality. So, I'm introducing you to meditation because I know that your life is busy and I know that you have a lot on your plate. And I know that you're managing stress because this is our world. We're all dealing with the same challenges. Some people more than others, right? And some of us manage stress better than others. And one of the best tools to manage stress is to work on understanding and practicing mindfulness. So when we talk about mindfulness, this is about simply practicing and getting into the habit of being where we are, right? So I'm going to give you an example. So let's say I have this really great opportunity to go out with a friend to an event, right? Great friend I haven't seen for a while, and I can go. We've got tickets to an awesome event. So I go, but I've left behind some work, and I'm feeling pulled to my work the whole time. And while I'm there, I'm mulling over all the things I'm not doing, making lists in my mind of all the stuff that I need to do once I get home or the next day. And I'm missing everything. I'm not being present with my friend. I'm not being present for myself. I'm not enjoying the moment at all. My head is just somewhere else. So I'm sure you have felt that way, where you're right in the middle of something awesome, like maybe a hike or a family dinner or something super cool, but our minds are somewhere else. And sometimes I find myself asking myself, how much of our lives are we missing because we're just simply not present? So what I want to help you practice is just the strategy and the art of being present. This is going to completely transform your life if you are a super busy, high stress person like I am. I've always been very type A. I always have a lot of balls in the air. And for me, it has definitely been vital over the last couple of decades to incorporate mindfulness into my life. So I don't want you to be overwhelmed with it. When we work together, we always implement something that I like to call the daily 10. Okay, so this is us getting started with the daily 10. Okay, so the daily 10 is basically a super short little exercise in being where you are, right? So getting better and better week by week at not allowing our minds to travel and wander and focus on stressors, but being where we are and appreciating small moments. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to get present together right now. And you can do this wherever you are. If you're at the office right now, you can just focus on it there. If you're at home, or if you feel like you need to leave and go out and even sit in your car. I've done that before when I'm at work and I just need a little bit of privacy and a little bit of space. And you know what else I've done? I've just driven down. We have a little river with a little pathway, and I've just gone down with my coffee and focused on having my daily 10 down there. Just 10 minutes, right? We all have 10 minutes. And here's the thing. I have definitely worked with a lot of very, very high stress, high functioning, type A people who will say to me, "Oh no, Erin, I don't have 10 minutes in my day. You don't understand what my day is like." And I do understand. And I know that if we don't take small things like 10 minutes every so often to be present, then we are no longer as productive as we could be. So if you find yourself resisting the daily 10, saying like, today is just not a day, I just don't have 10 minutes, I say baloney, because you can make those 10 minutes for yourself completely change the way you feel and improve your productivity tenfold. So challenge yourself to make this happen every single day. I'm going to take you through a quick exercise to help you get present, and then you can kind of use that thinking throughout your week to go have your daily 10 in whatever way means the most for you. Okay, so if you're sitting somewhere right now, I want you to move to the edge of the seat so that you can sit up nice and tall. We're going to keep this very simple. I want your feet on the floor, hip width apart. Okay, and if you're slouching, which most of us do because we're sitting at a computer or we're rounded over our phone or our steering wheel, I want you to just roll your shoulders back and down. Allow your shoulder blades to soften down your back and just lengthen the sides of your necks. When we're stressed, we tend to kind of really hold our shoulders up. And I want you to bring them way down. Take a nice big exhale. Okay, so softening the body and extending our breathing tells the brain that we're safe to just calm down, right? This quiets the nervous system. So just a simple biological shift, right? Longer breaths, softer muscles. That's what you want to help yourself get present in an efficient way, right? So long, slow breaths. I always say try to soften your abdomen. When we're stressed, we tighten up the belly and we breathe shallow breaths high up into the chest. So all I want you to do is just breathing through your nose, take a nice big breath in for about a count of 3, right up to a full set of lungs, a little hold. And then through the nose, I want you to exhale for about a count of 5, all the way down to empty. Okay, just breathing in for 3, 2, 1, a little hold right at the top. And then we're going to breathe out for about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I want you to just continue breathing on that pace, or a pace that feels extended and comfortable for you. Okay? So as you continue breathing, I want you to take your hands to where there's tension in your face. So many of us who have a lot of stress clench our teeth when we're busy, worried, fearful, or sleeping, right? So I want you to take your hands right here to the jaw, and I want you to just separate the teeth as you're breathing and give your jaw just a little massage, okay? And get around, like just move around. Don't be afraid, right? To find where your own tension lives. Sometimes it's more behind the jaw, under here. Okay, so get in there, give yourself a little massage, and then the temples. So if you happen to get tension headaches, little massage of the temples. Start here, move all the way around, find where your tension is. Okay, and remember that you're still breathing here as you relax. Okay, so keeping the shoulders way down the back, making sure the sides of the neck are really nice and long, so we're getting rid of all that tension in the back of the neck. And I want you to allow the chin to drop right down toward the chest. Okay, keep your chin there. We collect a lot of tension right at the base of the skull. So without slumping forward in your chair, keep yourself pretty tall. Just allow your head to go really, really heavy. Head weighs around 8 pounds, right? Very heavy weight. So if you let it go, it's going to slowly soften all that tension at the base of the skull. And this will help eliminate headaches, right? If you get a lot of tension headaches or even migraines, this little practice is very, very simple. Right? So that is it. Just some long breaths, and I'm hoping that you already feel better. And I want you to just do that simple thing at your desk whenever you feel you need it. I like to set a timer on my phone every 2 hours minimum, where I just stop for 2 minutes, take those long breaths, do those simple things, maybe give myself a little neck stretch, few shoulder rolls, even stretch out the hands a little bit, especially if you use your phone a lot and your keyboard a lot, right? So as you move forward into your daily 10, what I recommend is stop, have those breaths, soften, and then do something that you love. It does not need to be complicated. I'll be honest, I have a little office here with a great big window. There's nothing beautiful outside, really. I just make a tea, and I put my feet up and I take some long breaths. Maybe I read a little passage from one of my favorite books. Maybe I just stop and collect some thoughts about gratitudes. If you're having a very tough day, you can just stop and get out a pen and a little journal and just write down 3 things that in this exact moment you're grateful for. And what you're doing by taking this 10 minutes for yourself is you're shifting your mindset, you're changing your biology, and moving forward into your day feeling less stressed, more empowered, and far more positive about what's coming up. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, please message us in the app. We are always there for you, okay, anytime. And we're going to dig deeper and deeper into this as we move along. Have a great day, everybody.